friends, in this video we will learn how to draw the ray diagrams for the convex mirror. We will understand the sign convention for mirrors as well as we will continue with the example and numerically we will understand that how these ray diagrams are related with mirror formula. Very first, for the sign convention, we are having sign convention, that is the Cartesian universally accepted signs for the positive, negative, distances, height of the image and height of the object. So for concave mirror, the object distance will always be negative as well as for the convex mirror. The image can be positive or negative as it could be real or virtual in case of concave mirror. But for convex mirror, we are having always virtual image, so the image distance is always positive. Then focal length or radius of curvature. This radius of curvature or focal length will be negative for concave mirror, but it will be positive for the convex mirror. Height of the object, we are always keeping the object erect in front of the mirror, so it is always positive. In convex mirror, we are always getting the image also as erect, so H dash will be positive, and in concave mirror, it is possible positive as well as negative. Then we are having the formulas R equals to 2F. 1 upon V plus 1 upon U is equals to 1 upon F. This is known as the mirror formula, and for that the definition we can write that the relation which shows between the object distance, image distance and focal length of spherical mirror is known as mirror formula. Magnification, that means the image of the object will be of which size? Will it be same? Will it be diminished? Or will it be magnified? That we can find from the formula n equals to either minus p by u, or we are having another formula h dash upon h. Now let us understand all this with the help of numerical, and we will draw the ray diagram also for this. In our textbook, example 10.1 is given to us, in which the data is given r equals to plus 3 meter. That means we are having focal length half of this, that will be 1.5 meter. U, that is object, is kept 5 meter away, so the data for that we can write u equals to minus 5 meter. Based on that, we can use this mirror formula, and in this we have to find out the V. So we will make, or it will be taken as a subject, so U will go on the other side of equals to sign. So we are getting the formula 1 upon V is equals to 1 upon F minus 1 upon U. Substituting the values, we are getting 1 upon 1.5 minus 1 upon minus 5. So this will become plus, and LCM of that will be 7.5. So we are getting 5 plus 1.5 upon 7.5, and if we are inversing this, so we are getting the answer as V equals to 1.15 meter. So just now over here, this positive sign we are getting in the answer implies as V is positive. So in this case, we are getting that the image will be formed behind the mirror. Now we want to find out that what will be the size of the image. We are knowing that convex mirrors are always giving the diminished image of the object. Let us find out practically. Now we are having object distance as well as image distance. So in this formula, we will substitute by u. So we are having minus 1.15 divided by minus 5, and that's why we are getting the answer as plus 0.23. It means that we are getting the erect image and 0.23. Over here we can see that 0.23, that means less than 1, and less than 1, that means the size of the image will be diminished. Let us try to draw the ray diagram for this. So, for drawing the ray diagrams, we will have the convex mirror. So, this is our convex mirror. This mirror will have the principal focus and the center of curvature on the right hand side. So this will be our F and this will be our C. Now the object is placed 5 meters away. So object is placed somewhere over here in front of the mirror. So this object distance that is on the left hand side is minus. Now we will draw the ray diagram, and for convenience we will take only 2 rays. One ray that is parallel to the principal axis. This will diverge after reflection, so we will extend that till the principal focus. The another ray we will take from the top of this, which will pass from the center of the curvature. After reflection, this ray is always coming back in the same direction. So this is incident, this is the reflected ray. This is incident and this is the reflected ray. Now, where these 2 rays are intersecting, so these 2 rays are intersecting at this position behind the mirror. So we are getting the diminished image. You can check the height of the object as well as image. This is our object and this is the image formed by convex mirror. Right? So like this we can tell that as the magnification goes 0.23, the size is smaller, it is diminished, it is erect, so it is virtual and it is formed behind the mirror. Now, based on the different object distance and image distances, let us discuss the uses of spherical mirror. As for this convex mirror, we are always getting diminished and erect image. It is mainly used as the rear view mirrors in the vehicle to see the diminished and erect image of the object which is coming behind us. Then it is also used as shock securities to catch the thieves in the malls or the big shops. It is having only one type of image, so we are having the limited uses of that. But for concave mirror, we are having lots of uses based on the different object position and different kinds of image, nature of the image we can say. First of all, if the object is at principal focus, so after reflection these rays are traveling parallel to the principal axis, and this is useful for the headlights of the vehicle. The rays can pass through the longer distances. It is giving the larger images also. So dentists or shaving mirrors or the beauticians are also using this type of mirror. Then we are having solar heater or solar furnaces. opposite to this, if the rays are coming from infinite, they are collected at the principal focus and they are generating lots of heat at that point. As a result, if we are keeping something at that principal focus, we can get the desired heat at that position. So in solar heater, in solar furnaces, or even in the reflective telescopes also, concave mirrors are used. For understanding this, if we are taking one very small numerical, so say the rays are coming from the infinite, that is the sunlight. So for a concave mirror, say the sunlight is incident on the concave mirror, and this concave mirror is forming the image at 12 centimeter. So this 12 centimeter will become our image distance. From the mirror formula, 1 upon V is equals to 1 upon F minus 1 upon U. Now U is at infinite, the object sunlight that is very far away from us. So this will become 0 for us. So I can write the formula over here. 1 upon V is equals to 1 upon F. And in that situation, as the image is formed 12 centimeter away, so 1 upon minus 12 is equals to 1 upon minus F. So we will have the focal length is equals to 12 centimeter.